To make this video. RIP to David Wilcock. I think that it's very disgusting that a lot of people want to post videos doing soul readings about this man who wanted to expose a lot of truth, who gave a lot of great wisdom and information on wisdom teachings. I've heard good things about David Wilcock, and I've heard things that weren't so great about him. But what I feel when people feel justified in making these videos and this content to promote themselves and give themselves clout and pander to their audience as if they're really having a soul connection with David Wilcock's spirit, not just a variation of what spirit is trying to give them. Spirit gives us many different reflections and prophetic visions and different things to find the extension of what spirit is trying to divulge to us most of the time. It does not mean that you're actually speaking to a celebrity spirit unless you were granted access, unless you had permission. This man had probably a wife, probably children. I didn't know the person personally, so I can say whatever I want about David Wilcock. I can make an entire video about David Wilcock, and it doesn't mean jack shit because it doesn't mean that it's true. So this is what I'm saying to everybody who is promoting this filth about doing a soul reading. You act like you're connecting into their energy when you're not really doing this. People do aura readings all the time about celebrities just to booster their own morale and pander to their audience and profit off of people who die. This is what I mean. Just because you have wisdom doesn't mean that you have to give it. I get wisdom for people all the time. I can try to give everybody a word that I come across as a person that is psychically gifted. It doesn't mean I need to run my mouth and say it. Have discernment, sit with it actually, and also check yourself energetically of what you're actually tapping into, because you're making this bold claim saying that you're reading this celebrity's aura, or I'm connecting to the soul of David Wilcock. The guy just died. How disgusting have we become in spirituality? It really is sad that people have to go to these links just to, what? Make your website bigger, make your page bigger, make yourself bigger because you're small and you're tiny and you're little. Yeah. Spiritual ego. You are not one with the spirit. Hate to break it to you, anybody that does this. You're not one with the spirit. Because anyone who's one with the spirit would have enough discernment and say, I do have information about David Wilcock, but I'm not going to say it because I don't want to sound like a pretentious, self-gratifying, egotistical, spiritual idiot, spiritual loser. And correct me if I'm wrong, I've only done this for 7 years, and I've only gotten to this point. And I would never do something that low just to connect with everybody. Because God will always provide for me. And that's why I've been most humble. That's why I've always been honest about what I do. But it's really sad to see a whole collective of people be able to judge someone on their journey, to do an aura reading on this celebrity, to tear people down when you are not God. You are not God. I didn't know David Wilcock. I heard that he threw a chair at a certain event from somebody that I knew. So yeah, he had a human moment. Doesn't mean I need to make a video about it, you know? Or I could literally say that Kevin Costner, because I've seen Kevin Costner in spirit, but it could be a variation of Kevin Costner or what spirit's trying to show me or give me a message. I've seen John Wayne in spirit as well. At the same time, then again, I'm not on a video trying to promote it and sell it and post it on my page about it. Because then I'm going to come across like I don't know what I'm doing, and most of those people that don't have the permission from another individual to do an aura reading or something like that, you are just lying to yourself. You have a huge ego, you're doing it to get clout, and also you're really just making people hate spirituality when it shouldn't be hated. And spirituality is not just for one type of person, it's for all. That's another thing that's going around. But I would never make a video about David Wilcock and doing a soul reading just because the guy just died. The guy blessed me in my life. I loved wisdom teachings. I loved the stuff that he did on certain programs and stuff like that on Gaia and stuff. Did I know the guy personally? No, but he probably has a wife and children, and these people are grieving, and you guys are literally trying to profit off of that, trying to capitalize on someone dying. And it is the most inauthentic thing I've ever seen in spirituality, and it's like, that is just disgusting to me. It's not being one with the spirit, it's not serving spirit, it's just serving you. Because it's all about you and the aura reading that you're doing and the soul reading that you're doing. And I'm putting quotation marks because, sorry, you're not. You guys are not doing that. You think that and you believe your own shit. You're full of your own shit.